Good afternoon, Mark Winterton along with Brandon Jones as we've got this awesome baseball game between Uintah Utes and the Payson Lions as we get underway here as the coaches have just met. And Brandon, what can we expect from these two teams?
You know, it's a nice day today. It's a little bit windy, but really good senior day. And the Uintah Utes are 10-13 overall. Payson Lions are 7-13 overall. In their region, in Region 10, the Utes are fifth at 4-7, and the Payson Lions are sixth, and they are 2-9. So both of these teams are really close to each other, fighting for probably a playoff spot.
Evenly matched then on paper.
Yeah.
What do you expect to see today? Who's going to be those guys to watch?
So, look for Corbett Pope. He's been really good at, batting and has a really good average at 365 for this team. Joel Hardman, a really good player. And then at the pitcher mound, we got Dallin Smewen today, and he's really clutch, and he's a good pitcher. Him and Kyler Murray are the best pitchers on this team. And then for the Payson Lions, Jordan Draper, he's got 9 doubles and 2 home runs. He's kind of their guy they go to all the time and can hit the long ball.
And he'll be coming in at number 4, I guess, to hit. So we'll possibly get to see him here.
And then pitching for them today too is going to be Kyler Haveron, and he's a good player as well.
Only a junior.
Yeah, and he's pitched about 6 games. He's 2-4 this year, but they do like what he can do on the mound. And then a guy with a really good average is 422 average is Reikley Hauser. He's a senior, has 4 doubles, 25 hits, and watch for these Payson Lions. Like I said, there's a lot of talent on both sides, and I'm just excited to see it, and especially. Uintah has been struggling a little bit. They've lost their last 6 in a row, and then yesterday they played Payson at Payson and won 9-6. So they have a little bit of confidence and mojo going for this senior day occasion.
Here's our national anthem. There's our national anthem, and it is time to get underway. As you can see, I recognize the ump down there. I didn't recognize the other guy, the field ref, or what do you call him? But the
field umpire, I think.
Is that what he is? Field umpire. But Quinn Dixon's going to be calling the strikes in there. So we'll. I can know now if I can give him a hard time or not. We'll watch and see how consistent he is. Dallin Smewen there on the mound at 6'3". He's a big senior. He'll get warmed up here, ready for our first batter. First batter for the Lions is going to be a junior, Trey Hyatt. He's also the center fielder for the Lions.
Yeah, and Trey Hyatt, senior. It says a junior or senior?
It says he's a junior.
A junior,
I don't know.
I think you're right. He's batting a 194, has 7 hits on the year. And usually when you have a leadoff guy, he's usually the fastest guy on your team because you want him to get on base and move around a little bit and get things started the way you want. So the Lions.
Well, he comes in as a left-handed hitter. Takes a swing on this one. It's going to knock it into the left field. As the catch is there. Easy catch by Bodie Rary. Without number 1.
And just what the Utes want so far. 1 up, 1 down. Keep it going on senior day. As number 13, Reichly Hauser. Hauser, a senior, 424 average, big dude.
Smewen comes, catches. It doesn't look like he just got out the edge, so ball 1 there.
And he has 2 doubles so far this year.
Way outside, ball 2. And that one, he is going to smash. That one was right down the center. And again, finds an open spot in the field, and he's going to pick up just a good hit there.
Yeah, I think the wind, kind of helped him a little bit because it didn't carry to where it was going to go to that play, but it landed right into that gap.
Well, the wind can be, I'm sure, a big factor too when you're out there trying to judge getting under that ball.
Yeah, you can see that the wind is blowing to the left, and so it's actually coming in, so it's not going to help that ball get very far, or not a home run worthy type weather right now.
Breaking ball there. As that one comes in, strike 1.
Hank Bowers, a senior at the plate, 19 hits.
Comes inside, ball 1. So 1-1 count here with 1 out. Runner on first.
And the Lions, they really want to get this win because just yesterday they lost to this same team on their home field. So they want to get some revenge and avenge that loss. Speaking of avenge, did you watch the Avengers yet?
No, I have not.
Oh, it was cool. I won't tell any spoilers of any kind, but go watch it.
Loved that curveball thrown by Smewen on that last one. There's a curveball. Doesn't catch the edge of the plate, but we got a 2-2 count now. 2-2 count here for Bowers. Comes in high, so that'll be a full count.
Yeah, just hit that corner, but just a little high, but that was a good spot.
And you can see the wind, how much it's blowing back there. He's going to catch that one just barely as that one comes up over us. So Bowers will keep himself alive.
See Smewen eyeing first base.
Oh, and he swings and a miss, and I think that one was outside. I'm not sure if he was going to catch the corner of the plate or not, but Bowers is going to go out swinging.
Yeah, and I kind of like that too because it was similar to that last pitch where they called the ball, but he went right back to it, and he knew that cold zone for that player and nailed it.
So this is the big man, Jordan Draper. What'd you say, 5 home runs on the season?
Jordan Draper has 2 home runs.
Oh, 2 home runs.
Yeah. 9 doubles, though. That's impressive. I mean, almost double-digit doubles, 23, 18 hits.
Smewen did try to pick off, that's Hauser. It's a Hauser on, that's Hauser there on first, huh?
Yeah, and
Think about it.
You can see why, Jordan Draper is their cleanup batter. I mean, he's got good size, tree trunk legs. So you got to be careful where you throw this and what position you throw it in because he can definitely get a hold of it.
Yeah, he's got that stance. He's just ready to pound that thing.
And there's that pitch again on that outside high corner, but got it this time.
So a 2-1 count here on Draper. Smewen eyes the man there at first, and let's see if we can go for a pick here. Oh, he's going to call that inside. So a 3-1 count now. comes the pitch. Going to go high, and then just going to go ahead and walk Draper here. Put him on base.
Good vision by Draper to, wait for his pitch, get on base. They have 2 on now. Guy in scoring position with 2 outs.
Well, LeBeau wants to meet with his pitcher, give him a little bit of, whether it was a pep talk or whether it was advice.
I think a little of both. Yeah, and Jonathan LeBeau, at catcher has been solid all year. Nothing really gets by this guy if they're in the dirt or on the turf, we should say, here in Uintah.
Yeah, it's all turf. Swing and a miss, strike 1. As this is Sean Marvin, the right fielder, senior for Payson. Smewin checks his runners and a swing, foul ball. Marvin's going to knock this one off to the right.
So important to the coaching staff. They want to get ahead in their pitching. They want to start with strikes and not, walk people. And he's doing a good job on this batter already with 2 strikes.
Smewin will check his runners here, and the pitch, and right down the middle. Shortstop can't get to it. Center fielder muffles it. He's going to try and make it home. Hauser comes in.
Wow, and that could have been a close play. It just didn't. The catcher didn't even try to tag him. I mean,
the catcher was out in front there.
Yeah. But they got a run in, so that's a big play for the Payson Lions. That hit on the replay, you can see it just go right in between second base, and the shortstop dived but couldn't make the throw. Then it was bobbled.
Yeah, and that bobble made the difference. Mm-hmm. As this pitch right down the middle, and it's a hit to left field. And that is going to load the bases.
And with 2 outs, I mean, this has kind of been the story all year for Uintah, is they've had people on and could have ended, their innings a little bit sooner because they had 2 outs, and then they extend the inning because they get a couple hits. They got to finish people off so that they don't keep anybody getting to that home plate.
Now this is the pitcher, Kyler Haveron. That one inside, ball 1.
And really, he was just 1 strike away from ending the inning right there with no score.
Swing and a miss there, Haveron, strike 1. Yeah, very close. Very close to it. Yeah, this one's going to be up. And they should be able to get the out there. And so they'll retire Payson, putting Payson up 1-0. But they stopped it with bases loaded. They were able to shut that down, I guess you could say, right?
Yeah, and that's big because, I mean, you had the bases loaded right there. You get a routine pop-up, and you end the inning, and you slow the bleeding before it even stops. So, starts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, today's game, of course, brought to you by United, operated by SkyWest. United, operated by SkyWest, is committed to being the Basil's portal to an entire world of travel. Big special thanks to United Airlines, operated by SkyWest, for sponsoring today's coverage. Also, Ashley Regional Medical Center. They're welcoming Dr. Tyler Moore, orthopedic surgeon. He did an additional fellowship year-long special training in sports medicine and has been tending patients since August. Also, Utah State University, another one of our sponsors for today's coverage of this high school matchup between the Uintah Utes and the Payson Lions. Be an Aggie in the Uintah Basin, no matter where you attend, your diploma will have the same 3 renowned words: Utah State University. You can visit uintahbasin.usu.edu for more information or call 435-722-1700 to get started. As we will get ready as we move to the bottom of the first inning here, Payson now will take the field, and we'll watch a little Haveron practice here. Haveron again. Let's see, is this Haveron?
they had him in the lineup as the pitcher, but let's see.
Yeah, that is
yeah,
Haveron.
Haveron.
That is.
Yeah.
For some reason,
We're looking at the camera, and he was throwing. It looked like
I think I know. That's exactly. I saw both.
we saw number
both.
10 throwing on the screen, and it got me all confused.
I was watching the mound at the same time, and I'm like, is it number 10? No, I think Bob. Yeah, Haveron is on the mound for the Lions. And first up is going to be Dagan Oaks, a senior for the Utes.
Yeah, and Havernon's 2-4 on the year. Again, a pitcher that they can count on in big games. And we're getting really close to the end of the season. I think this is the last one.
Is Oaks a three-sport athlete? Trying to think, did he play basketball?
Dagan Oaks, yeah, he was a good football player.
Well, I knew he was football.
And I think he did play basketball as well. There's a couple of these guys. No Dagan.
No,
just football.
Great quarterback.
He was a great quarterback.
Oh, yeah, great quarterback for the Utes this year. Did everything he could. He
Yeah.
did what he could to keep alive. As this one, right to the first baseman.
Yeah, he had an injury right at the end of the season of football, and Perez came in and lit it up, too, at quarterback.
And that was Draper to make the play there at first. That was a nice hit by Dagan, and he almost beat beat the first baseman. First baseman wasn't in a huge hustle, but as here comes
Kyler Murray has a triple and 3 doubles this year. Looking for his 19th hit.
that one. Strike. Catches the inside there.
Tell you, a fun pitcher to watch is Kyler Murray when he's on the mound. He's really got a lot of different pitches and styles.
Well, he fouls that one off, so it's going to give him a 1-2 count here. As there's Haveron's pitch inside. That'll be ball 2, so a 2-2 count now. High and outside there. That's a full count here. Haveron almost wanted to just see if Murray would swing at that one. And that one perfect across the plate. Murray swings. Gonna go foul. So full count still here in the bottom of the first with 1 out. Payson on top, 1-0. There's the pitch, high, and Murray will take his base.
And that's what you get with good pitchers. They have good vision and know when to swing and when to not. That one was way high.
way high. That one didn't even look like he was trying to
Believe it
to
or
put
not,
it
I've
in
seen someone swing at a ball that high.
Well, I would. I mean, I'm not going to. I can make fun of you for swinging at it, but I'll do the same thing, so you can make fun of me all you want. That's
Jeff Francoeur from the Braves, he would swing at anything and everything.
He just took away the strike zone. Okay, instead of going for the double play, which I thought they might, they just go for the quick out there at first. And so 2 away here.
So almost like a glorified bunt right there from Pope. It's an okay play because there's no double, and they get a guy in scoring position with 2 outs.
And so next up, this is Dallin Smewen, your Uintah Utes pitcher. That one, swing and a miss. He's going to swing on that one. That one inside, and it almost looked a little low.
Batting a .312 average and 1 triple, 5 doubles. Smewen swings at that one.
So it's 2 swings here. 2 strikes, 0-2 count. Two outs. Haveron takes a look at his base runner. Nothing in the pitch across the middle is low. Ball 1. Haveron again taking a look at that second baseman. And it's funny how that second baseman bounces around. I haven't really seen that. He'll bounce back and forth. He's just trying to He's just trying to keep Murray guessing.
And Uintah, he's a really clutch player, and he's good in these type of situations when they need to have him come up big. As you see his plate presence, he just, you know, he knows how to stay alive and get as many pitches from that pitcher as he can.
Well, that one across the middle, he swings in a foul ball. So still a 1-2 count here on Smuen. There's Haveron's pitch again. Foul ball. And so Haveron just needing to get that one more strike, and he looked like he's wanted it. As second baseman still going back and forth here. They're trying to get the pick, and this one high.
Oh my, that was right at his head. That's chin music.
High and inside. Gives him a 2-2 count. Twos. There's Haveron's pitch outside, and we'll get a full count here with 2 outs.
And good job by Smuen. I mean, he went way behind really early, 0-2 right off the bat, and came right back into this to get a hitter's count, and gets it.
He was looking for that exact pitch. Got it, and he'll get 2 on this one. And also bring Murray home. So we get a tie ball game.
And that's all Dallin Smuen right there. Like I said, he got behind in the count, and then you got 3-2. You got the hitter's pitch, and he stroked it right down the third base line.
That was a great, great hit into left field. Exactly what you want. Almost. Well, that looked like it went all the way to the fence, didn't it, in that replay?
And he adds another double to his count. He's got 6 now. As hope they keep it going here with 2 outs. Number 22, Bodie Reary at the plate, junior, 296 average.
Just a lefty that plays left field. Ball 1 on his first pitch. There's 2, and that one's going to hit him. He'll take his base.
That one looked like it hurt a little bit.
You know, it bounced a little ways into the I think that one may have made it into the stands. I couldn't tell, but he's cringing in pain just a little bit.
He's trying to walk that one off, but that one's a tough one.
You run it off, and then you cringe in pain once you get to the base. I would have charged the mound.
The only time I would have charged the mound if that other pitch would have hit Smuen in the head. I wouldn't have liked that, but.
That one across the plate is Wright just wants to see what Haveron's going to bring first.
Yeah, and Daniel Wright is a guy that actually hit the first home run for the Utes against Spanish Fork a couple weeks ago.
Well, that's a nice hit. And
wow.
It has a good fall there. Right fielder can't get to it, and that'll bring in another run.
So similar to that first inning when Payson hit it out in the field, that wind just caught it and it just died. And it fell right in that gap.
Yeah, good hit there by Wright.
See how it just died? It just went straight down.
It's almost like they couldn't really tell where it was going to end up, and they didn't want to run under it too far.
Yeah. A big answer here by the Utes, 2-1.
Well, yes, and especially this has all come after 2 outs.
Yeah.
So 2 outs, they get a run on the board, and now another one. And they've got runners at the corners.
See if they try to move him here to second. I know he's got a lot of speed, Daniel Wright. And I called him the slasher in basketball. The dude was fearless. Every time he got it, he would just take it into the rim, James Harden style.
James. So... Foul ball there. And this is, again, this is Cade Bailey, the shortstop for the Utes.
Another guy with a lot of speed, 10 hits on the year,
but here
2 doubles.
an 0-2 count. 0-2 count. Over on third base is Reary.
Ooh.
And he strikes him out, and that's going to do it for the first inning. It's Uintah leading Payson 2-1. And so again, today's broadcast is brought to you by Payson I&E, providing electrical instrumentation and calibration services for the oil and gas industry, as well as residential and commercial services. Also, Jones Paint and Glass. They're founded in 1938, celebrating 80 years of business. Proud sponsors of the live local high school sports coverage that we're bringing you right here on Channel V6. Again, you can listen to Channel V6. You can go on the Roku app. You can also go on Strata Cable TV, of course, or on Channel V6's Facebook page. These are some ways where you can see our games, or broadcast games. And then I think they're also on YouTube.
Yes, sir. It takes about 3 or 4 days before you see them on YouTube.
Yeah.
And, you got your Roku, your Facebook Live. Chat at us here on Facebook Live. We're here watching. Any questions, comments?
Outside there by Smewin. At pitch number 24 for Smewin.
And Smewin with a strikeout today already. Looking for a second. Gets a good pitch right there, right down the pipe.
Yeah, strike one, 1-1 count here. This is Tag Davis with the little, and they're going to call that fair, and he makes it. I think they were waiting to see if it was going to go fair. Catcher come up on it, and Davis uses his speed and gets on base. So a good hit there by Davis for Payson. As this will be Joel Torres. Joel Torres, their second baseman, as Smewin tries to pick off Davis. Davis slides in there safe.
Yeah, he's got quite the lead off there on first base.
There's a hit, and it is fair. Fair right down the third base line.
So both teams putting up that, hitting average. Like I said, both these teams are pretty similarly matched, and the batting average for both teams. So Uintah's 268 as a team, and Payson Lions are 282. And that guy was about to steal if that would have been a strike.
This is Caden Leader.
Go for the attempted bunt right there, trying to move their guy to second base.
I think this is Leader. A lefty. Smewin taking a look at his runners. he caught that, but he bunted it foul.
Yeah.
It didn't go very far. Runners at first and second, Leader.
And no
with an
outs.
0-2 count here. Yeah, no outs.
Yeah, they gotta find a way to get an out here.
Leader's going to swing on that one. A perfect hit just right over shortstop. They'll keep the bases, the runners at the base. No one comes in, but bases are loaded. No outs. We'll see if Coach decides to take a timeout to talk to his pitcher.
Yeah, this is the second time in 2 innings that the bases have been loaded for the Payson Lions, and there was 2 outs the last time, and they were able to get out of it, but 0 outs.
And there's another one. They're going to throw to the first. I would have thought you would have thrown to the home at that point, but maybe he knew he couldn't get him, so they're just trying to get the out.
Yeah, it would have been a close play at home and a for sure play at first, and so they felt they had a lead there, and I don't know. I mean, I would maybe try to make that play at home, but definitely make that play at first. They do get the one out.
So Payson gets another one on the board there, and there's another one down the baseline, and that'll bring another Payson Lion in. So they'll score again. Going to go up 3-2 on Uintah.
And did he get him out at second?
Yeah, he did.
He did. He gunned him down at second, so they do get the second out after a few people come in. But
we'll watch this on the L&L replay. Beautiful hit right down the...
Similar to Dallin Smuin's hit in the previous inning, almost identical. But, yeah, look, wow, on that replay as he dove into second,
that first
definitely
pitch comes
tagged
in.
him.
Ball one. Swing on that one. That's a foul ball. And that one always scares anyone. You see those kids, they backed off a little bit.
I don't know why it scares me, because I'm up here in a booth and behind a net. I'm just...
Swing and a miss. Strike two. So a 1-2 count now.
And we're back to Jordan Draper, too. That's a big threat.
That one in the dirt. It's going to give a 2-2 count. Twos here for Smuin.
They like to get Jordan Draper on the pitcher mound, too. He's 2-3 on the year, but a lot of size.
He cranks that one. Center fielder is going to come underneath that. We'll see if the wind messes with him. No, he's got it. And so that's going to retire the Payson side. As coming up next, it'll be Uintah. We're going to go away for a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Utah State University puts higher education in reach whatever your path may be. Whether you want to move to Logan or Price for a traditional campus experience, or save on living expenses and stay in the Uintah Basin, USU makes earning a college degree possible. As an Aggie, you'll gain skill sets to pursue the career that you love and that will make an impact. And no matter where you attend, your diploma will have the same three renowned words: Utah State University.
Get the big picture and the small details with state-of-the-art imaging services at Ashley Regional's Women's Center, including 4D ultrasound, 3D mammography, and bone density screenings. Learn more at ashleyregional.com.
At Payson I&E, we are an instrumentation and electrical company for the oil and gas industry. We also do commercial and residential work. We've been working in our local area for over 10 years, and we are proud to be part of the great communities of the Uintah Basin. Our journeyman electricians are fully licensed, bonded, and insured, and we offer high-quality work on every job. Let us come work for you, 435-789-9515, or visit our website at bernalhomeelectrical.com.
Bottom of the second inning. I'm Mark Winterton. Brandon Jones joining me as the Utes are up to hit. Down 4-2. 4-2. There were three runs that came in that inning. I missed one of them.
I guess the good thing about it was they had the bases loaded with 0 outs, and they were able to take them down and only get the 3 runs. But it's 4-2, still in it. Just got to have a big answer right here, like they did in the first inning.
And so Haberon on the mound. I guess that's how you say his name. Haberon. You could really play with that.
Yeah, and then the DH spot, Yaden Pearson has an incredible average of 444, doing some good work for this Uintah team.
Yeah, there's no wonder he is the DH. As there's a pitch, that is going to go foul.
Already has a triple and a double. And the cool thing is that he wasn't really playing all year. So, I mean, like, they started him about 7 or 8 games ago as in that DH spot, and he's had a really good average and done really well.
Interesting how Pearson steps over when that ball went. It was going to be a ball, but he stepped over. He was trying to take away the strike zone, and then the pitch comes in, and he doesn't swing as he strikes him out.
Yeah, Haveron caught him looking right there. That's his 3rd strikeout for the Lions.
So that brings up Jonathan LeBeau. He's number 9 in the batting. as that one comes across ball 1. High, ball 2.
Looking for his 7th hit. Trying to wait for his pitch. As he sees one there, just fouls it off.
So it'll be a 2-1 count here for LeBeau. LeBeau again the catcher for the Utes as he hits this one. It's over the shortstop and he'll get a nice hit there.
Really good hit, and that's been the hot spot for both these teams so far, right down the third base line. That's the third one that's gone in that area. And that's what happens when you have, your right-handed pitcher and right-handed batters. That's where they tend to end up.
So right back to the top of the batting order as Haveron tries the pickoff at first. LeBeau slides in as Dagan Oaks back up to bat. Swing, foul ball. Haveron takes a look at his base runner there at first. And Oaks swings again. So it'll be an 0-2 count here for Oaks.
And Uintah, they definitely have the ability to steal bases, but their numbers aren't, huge. I mean, they only have 26 on the year. You want to be by now in the 40s.
Not incredibly aggressive. I can see LeBeau's lead out there. It's nothing big, and Haveron's not worried about it, but they're going to go for the double play.
Yeah, it's no.
And they do not get it. Safe there at first. But that gives them 2 outs. Down 4-2 here against the Lions.
And the pitcher almost got that grab, and then it kind of messed up the second baseman to adjust on that, else the double play would have been pretty easy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, it would have been, well, I thought the pitcher was going to get it. A swing and a miss there.
It actually just went off his mitt. I think he got a touch on it.
Oh, yeah. Murray thought he had what he wanted. Swung away. LeBeau's at first. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss again, and now Murray's with an 0-2 count. Murray's a big kid too, 6'3". Dallin Smune the same thing. Both of them 6'3". And I'd imagine it helps in that pitching, having that a little bit lengthy, a little more lengthy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
helps in the speed.
You can put a lot of kick, when you're a little bit more lengthy. Like the unit, Randy Johnson, a couple, those big tall guys. They have that ability. They put more speed on the ball.
Nice hit there.
Beautiful hit.
Splits the second baseman and shortstop, and he's going to try and get it to third. He makes it, and they get
ouch. I mean, that was a slide, but man, he took the worst of it from the bag right there on the back. He's like, I'm okay, I'm all right. But good job, good base running. And a beautiful hit right up second base. Now you just got to not leave runners stranded. Did you see that replay? That looked like it hurt.
Oh, I missed it again.
I mean, ouch.
I was looking out in the field.
He slid a little late and then slid right into the bag.
Well, when I first saw it, it looked like he hit his head on the bag. Is that what he did?
That and his back and everything else in between.
As that first pitch comes across, ball 1 for Pope. Runners at third and second. As Pope will swing on this one, it does go foul. Barely. Just barely. It was like it went foul just right at the first base. It was fair until then. And then all of a sudden it just kind of went, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm in a bad angle. I can't see it, but so close. Pope, another great player for the Utes. 365 average, 1 double.
And just a junior for the Utes. So a 1-1 count here for Pope. 2 outs. needing a run, and they get
Beautiful.
it. And they get 2. They'll be able to tie this up as he comes in, sliding, makes it in, and Pope gets to second. So they tie it up 4-all here in the bottom of the second.
So didn't I say that these teams were evenly matched? And I feel like they're
You did.
playing in the mirror right now. Like both teams are hitting it in the same spots. It's 4-4. They're having these big innings. I mean, it's kind of eerie.
Yeah. So far very evenly matched. Pope at second. Pitcher takes a look at him, and that's one going into the left field, and that'll bring Pope home. So a huge hit there by Dallin Smew, and he'll get another double. That's his second double of the day.
That's awesome. Back-to-back doubles. Pope, then Smewin. Here to play at this beautiful new facility here in Vernal.
Well, not only that, but Smewin's RBI there picks up another run, and the Utes on top 5-4 here in the bottom of the second.
And it's funny because both these teams have done their most damage with 2 outs.
That is true, actually, too. Averon looking for his pitch. He's got it. There's the pitch. Foul ball.
And I think that's just, it's going to be that type of game where, we'll have a lot of scoring, it looks like. And that's good baseball, and that's fun to watch for everyone, too.
Yeah, little hit there. Not much on it, and the second baseman takes the easy throw.
But Uintah gets three runs on that, man. What a counter.
And so at the bottom of the second, it is the Utes on top again, 5-4. Of course, our broadcast today brought to you by all of our sponsors, giving us this opportunity to bring you live coverage of high school sports. And more than that, it's springtime, so of course it's baseball season. And the Uintah Utes Payson Lions here, brought to you by Strata Networks. They bring you more local cell sites than any other wireless provider. You can join the network with the best local coverage today and get up to $500 in credits with a qualifying trade-in. Just visit stratanetworks.com to learn more. Our game also brought to you by 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant. They are a proud supporter of both Uintah and Union baseball here in the Uintah Basin. And also Stewart's Marketplace, another one of our proud sponsors for high school baseball.
Yeah, and Stewart's just had that, the big barbecue bash where they had 3 teams, and that was cool to watch on Facebook Live. One of my good buddies, Mike Berlin and Brad Berlin, they won it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
A nice hit there. Right off the first pitch, too.
We were calling a softball game for the Union girls, and they took care of business and won versus Richfield. But I wanted some of those ribs.
Thought that was Perez, but I couldn't really see, as this is Haveron, our pitcher, up to bat. There's Smewin's pitch.
And
looked like a breaking ball there. Strike one.
And the Payson Lions are not a team that like to steal the base much either. I mean, they only have 21 on the year. Looks like they have a lot of speed out there. Just, not taking big chances this year.
Smewin puts this one right across the plate, and it's up in the air. Right fielder's there. He'll make the catch. And that's his out. Out number 1 here in the top of the third.
And, that looked easy, but Pope, he's really fast and covers a lot of ground. I mean, he was playing deep right there and came back and got that shallow. That's an excellent play.
Smewin takes a look at his base runner. Strike one gets him swinging there. This is Denver Hyatt, the catcher.
Hyatt has a 194 average, 7 hits.
Well, strike two. He swings at everything. That's why he's got a 195.
I mean, he was swinging hard for that one too. Almost fell over. Pulled the string.
Smewen takes a look at his base runner there. Here comes the pitch. That one going to be outside. Hyatt will hang on to it.
Uintah in the double play depth right here, looking for something to be hit shallow.
Swing and a miss.
Ooh, almost a double play there. On that third strike, dropped the ball, had to run to first base. And got him.
So 2 away here in the top of the third. The Utes on top.
Tag Davis up to the plate for the Lions.
You know, going back to the bottom of the second inning, Utes had 2 outs, nobody on, and didn't look too promising. And then all of a sudden they come back with just some nice hits and pick up 3 runs really quick there to take the lead here in this game.
Yeah, that's when sometimes, you know, you play your best plays is when you have just 1 life left. You know, you have 2 outs, and they capitalize really well. And Uintah, they know they've struggled to, you know, strand people on base too often this year. And it's good to see in the game last night and this game so far that they're capitalizing on those opportunities.
As this hit is up. Makes the catch there. Shortstop making the catch, and he'll retire the Lions. And so after 2.5, 2.5, the Utes on top, 5-4. We're going to be back after this quick break.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
Well, after 2.5, Utes on top, 5-4. I'm Mark Winterton. Brandon Jones also joining me. As come on down. Great weather out here. A little bit of wind, so it's a little chilly, but you can see the fans having a great time. Haveron's going to remain on the mound for the Lions.
Yeah, and it's been a fun game so far. A lot of hits, a lot of runs. It's close. I mean, nothing more than you can ask for. I mean, it's pretty good weather, too. I mean, and not a lot of balls are going to get lost in the sun in the outfield, and the outfield's playing great. No errors for both teams so far. This is good baseball.
Here's Haveron's pitch. Strike one. Yeah, great pitching, too.
Daniel Wright, just a sophomore.
Both pitchers have really seemed like they've had some great ball placement. That was a nice curve ball, but I guess that was a little high. So,
yeah, Haveron's been dealing out there. Has 3 strikeouts so far. It's Daniel Wright fouls that one back. 250 average for Daniel Wright. Looking for, well, I mean, he's got the only home run for Uintah this year. And I mean, me and Mark you were talking about it. That looks like a really long way. That fence is really high this year. And as Daniel Wright takes one,
Yes, he does. Who was the other one that took a hit? Do you remember who took the hit?
I think it was Bodie Reary.
Was it?
22.
I think you're right. As Wright takes that one in the back.
He took it to almost the knee, and it looked like it hurt a little bit more. But
Yeah, I think
I've been hit in the back. That hurts too.
I don't know. I'd rather get hit in the back than the leg. I guess it just depends. I mean, you can still run if you've been hit in the back.
That's true.
But running after you've been hit in the leg, kind of like a dead leg, you know?
Can I see Wright steal the second? This guy, I want to see his speed. We want to see it on video. As he doesn't have a huge lead off yet, but man, this guy can run.
Well, Bailey with a 1-0 count here. Averon takes a look at his runner. Wright's not, yeah, there's no real lead out there.
No.
That's strike one there on Bailey.
And I mean, you don't really need to take big chances right now. You only got a 1-run lead. So, you know, I don't fault the coaching staff at all.
The bunt. Well, that'll get Wright to second.
Yeah, and that's smart. You had 0 outs. You bunt over to second, get someone in scoring position. And you have a big hitter coming up with Yaden Pearson at the DH spot.
Pearson struck out last time up at bat, but he's got a good batting average on the year.
Yeah, some of your best hitters are the ones that strike out the most. They're usually your big guys, your big hurts, your power hitters.
He swings on that one, foul ball. Here comes the pitch, and he swings again.
And that was a great pitch. I mean, I was just about to say, I mean, if you want to get a guy like this to strike out, you want to throw it on the outside, lower corner, get him to reach.
Where he thinks he can just put that one over the wall. That one inside, and he hit. Oh, the catcher loses it. Now he finds it. He's going to make the throw.
He's close. Oh, he's out.
Makes it.
My goodness.
Did they say out? No, he's safe.
He's safe. I thought he was safe, but I saw the ref, and I just thought he called him out. But what some running by Yaden Pearson.
Well, Pearson gets on.
Let's see on the replay how close it really is close.
So did he miss? He missed it. He must have missed the ball then, and it hit the.
Yeah, it was a third strike.
Yeah, because I couldn't tell. Yeah. I mean, it was kind of funny how he swung, and the catcher just completely missed it. So
that would have been 2 strikeouts for Yaden Pearson, but he gets on first base with that dropped from the catcher on the 3rd strike.
Yeah, that's a strike 2 there for LeBeau. 0-2 count. 1 out. Runners at second and first. There's the pitch. That looks like it was low. So that'll be ball 1.
Navernon's pitch count is at 62 right now, but still playing really well. Been hit a few times.
Nice little hit right up the middle, but they'll make the easy throw, catch, double play there.
Double play.
Good play there by the shortstop for Payson.
Got the 6-4-3 double play. Payson Lions.
Well, after 2.5. Where are we at? Now I have 3.5. 3. That's after 3.
We're in the 3rd, man. It's all right.
After 3 innings, the Utes on top, 5-4. We're back after this quick break.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to connect your life.
Great food begins with great ingredients. We've grown our produce department with more prepared fruits and vegetables for the entire family. We've recently expanded our offerings, so come in and experience the fun, the excitement, and taste the difference.
And we're back. Utes on top 5-4 here over Payson, as we missed the first pitch here in this inning. But it was just a foul ball. This one going to be a hit, and nice play there by Pope.
And you can see, like I just told you, the speed of Pope of trying to get to a ball like that, and that is a web gem on the replay. Let's check it out.
Watch this L&L replay here.
Oh, my.
Yeah, Pope comes sliding in, making that nice catch. And so just like that, one out. Smewin still on the mound for the Utes, as here comes pitch number 3 this inning. So
and Smewin's been getting better and better at the mound as we go along. He's starting to get a little bit more warmer and in rhythm.
This one a pop-up, easy catch there by the shortstop. And they get out number 2 just like that. So Smewin not putting those, he's got some well placement on his pitches, not allowing these hitters to get what they want. And so just like that, 2 away.
And back to Reichley Hauser, looking for hit 26 here, as he pops that one way back.
So top of the 4th inning, and it's interesting. Usually it seems like you can look at the score and you kind of get an idea on the pitches, but Smewin's way lower than Haveron, and his pitches have just been that much better at as far as placement. I guess getting what he needs.
Yeah, for today,
getting out of these innings quicker.
It's been a hitter's game. I mean, they both pitchers have been hit pretty well, but they both pitched pretty good too. But it's just one of those days. I kind of love the weather though. When I'm batting in a place like this, this is where you can see the ball the very best.
And oh yeah, definitely with the sun not in your eyes. Is that what you mean?
I mean, as a hitter, like you don't have to squint to take a shot.
This one's going to go into left field. Left fielder's there to make the catch, and that is going to do it after 3 outs there. So 3 outs here in the top of the 4th. We're going to see a big fat 0 up there on the scoreboard for the Paysons, and the Utes will be up next.
Yeah, and 2 really good defensive innings for the Lions and then the Utes.
So
5-4.
Yeah, 5-4. We'll be back after this quick break.
At Moon Lake Electric, we are a locally owned cooperative with a deep history of providing dependable and affordable electric service to its customers for over 75 years. With a state-of-the-art electrical system, we are setting a standard for excellence in the electric utility industry. We are proud to call this place home, and we are happy to support our local schools and athletes. Find and like us on Facebook for energy-saving tips. Moon Lake Electric, keeping the power on.
We are the people behind the connection. You may never see us, but you are always on our minds. Because you are the reason we do what we do. Improving the way you connect is the reason we are always working. Why we are always building. Why we are always striving to give you the best. We are the people behind the connection, working together to to connect your life.
Here in the bottom of the fourth inning, the Utes on top, and they're ready to go as our first batter will be Dagan Oaks back at the top of the batting order. I'm Mark Winterton. Brandon Jones also joining me here in Vernal as the Payson Lions come into town and take on the Utes. And pretty decent weather, a little bit of wind, overcast, but it's perfect if you're here to watch. Dagan Oaks gonna get out on this one, just a grounder to second baseman, makes the easy throw to first. And that is Dagan's first out. I think he got on base on his first two up at bats.
Yeah, he's 2 for 3 now. As a good play by the second baseman to grab that up without bobbling it and then chucking it right where it needed to be. Hardly any of a stretch for the first baseman.
And so Kyler Murray is our next up.
Murray had a double last inning.
Swings on that one, giving him a 1-1 count.
Wasn't it him that put all those runs in? It was Pope right before him with the double, and then it was Kyler Murray right after.
I believe that's right. Him and Smewen, I know. Smewen had a couple of doubles in the game so far. And Murray will pitch or swing on this one. That gives him a twos across the board there. Well, 2 strike, 2 out, or 2 balls and 1 out.
The hit count for the Utes is 6 and Payson has 7. So we're even in that category too.
Foul ball there. I didn't even hear that one hit his bat.
We haven't had an error yet, but like both these teams are very even in that too. I mean, 60 errors for the Utes and 54 for the Lions.
Oh yeah, you would call call that an error when he dropped
out
the ball.
Yeah. So one
3 strikes. The 3-strike rule, and the and the catcher drops it
I
and
forgot
then doesn't
about
make
that.
the throw.
Yeah, that is an error.
Yeah.
But that still only puts them up to 55. So.
So they're still close there.
They're okay.
Averon with the pitch, and Murray will take his base.
So really, you can judge a team by their errors. Like right now, Union is a really good team. They have like 36 errors at the end of their season, and then you said you watched them last week.
Yeah, watched them in the South Sevier game. They kind of struggled, and it was kind of interesting to see them against Grantsville. It was a completely different team, and that's the thing with baseball. It can be a different team. It's any given day kind of thing, you know. They come out, they hit well. Lincoln Labrum was the pitcher against Grantsville, and I mean, Union beats a #1 ranked team in their region 13-1. It was kind of a thing where Grantsville was untouchable before that. Swing there by Pope.
And that's crazy. And Lincoln has really had a great end of season. I mean, he had 10 strikeouts at the pitcher's mound a couple nights ago. So
Pope with a 1-1 count. As there's Haveron's pitch, and Pope will swing on that one. 1-2 count. Yeah, so Union's playoffs, both softball and baseball, start this week, as Union will be playing Thursday at the Kearns Field, taking on Richfield, who is another #1 ranked team in their region. And Union, I can't remember who Union's playing. But Union will be playing, or sorry, softball team. I say Union. The softball team will be at that. There's a hit by Pope. That one's going to go foul, so it'll just remain a 1-2 count here for Pope. But the softball team will be playing in Spanish Fork. They play at that Spanish Fork complex, so the 3A state will be, I guess, continue from there. Thursday, Friday, Saturday is your 3A state baseball and softball.
Yeah, both those teams are in the winners bracket after the first weekend they had such good showings. And the softball team, they definitely want to play and avenge that loss from the championship last year with the Grantsville, because they've won it the last 2 and they're looking to get 3.
Hammer-on's 2s, and that's and Pope right to first, and they say
safe
Murray
right there.
safe.
Yeah, Murray makes the good slide there.
You have to watch this on the replay here, L&L replay, as he hits that one right to the.
Yeah, he missed.
You'd call it at home. Right, we're back. Well, Payson decided to make a pitcher change, so as you can see, you can kind of see him warming up there. Yes, here's the pitch.
Let's see, who did they bring in?
Oh, they
Number
brought in
11.
Yeah, it's Mason Alvey.
So Mason Alvey.
Alvey just a sophomore for the Lions.
1-3 on the year at the mound.
That one inside, it's going to be a ball 1.
So only a 2-run, scores that they can come back from easy. I mean, there's been a couple times that both these teams have been in that same situation, down by 2.
Oh.
I think he ducked that, kind of, pushed it in the way so that it went behind him.
Would come close to hitting him there.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Bodie Reary at the plate.
I'm just barely missing Reary.
296 average, looking for his 4th double.
Alvey goes inside there. I think it was high, ball 3. Well, and I'm trying to remember what the pitch count was there also for.
It was getting a little
Albert.
high. I think it was
Right
almost to the 70s.
Was that all it was?
I mean,
and he does hit him here.
He did hit him.
He gets him. He tried before, he missed.
So Havernon
this time he got him.
He did a good job, but man, he was getting clubbed.
Yeah, I did think Havernon was doing a really good job, but.
And then I think
that this one in the back of the leg.
There was 4 hits down that third baseline, and I think that's what pretty much done it in.
As Reary's over there stretching that one out. Took that one right in the back of the leg, almost a hip area. As Alvey's pitch again, outside. He likes that. I guess you could call it the left corner. Would it be the left corner? His left. His left. My right.
And he's still, just trying to warm up a little bit more on the plate, and he just, barely came in. Give him a few pitches.
He's putting him right in the same spot there.
Yeah.
But I think they're coming in high, so we got 2-0 count here.
Trying to watch his windup is a little bit different too. Is more of a sidearm thrower.
Yeah, that release.
Yeah, that's
and
overhand.
that one right field. The right fielder should get under this one, make the catch, and that'll do it for the Utes. And after 4 innings, it is the Utes 6, Lions 4. We're back after this quick break.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash. The 7-Eleven Ranch restaurant has been committed to serving ranch-style home cooking made fresh from scratch every day. Over the past 85 years, we've been an active part of the community, supporting local events and Payson athletes. We invite you to join us for a celebration 85 years in the making. Stop in today for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Be sure to like us on Facebook for limited-time promotions as we celebrate 85 years of serving you.
It's 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant.
And we are back as Smuen slings the first pitch across the home plate there. That is a ball 1 here to start this 5th inning. The Utes lead 6-4 after they got 1 run in that last in the fourth inning to just increase their lead here.
Yeah, we'll see if the Lions, can answer from a big couple innings from the Utes, as Hank Bowers tries to get hit number 20. Start this thing off right. He gets a good down the line to the shortstop, makes a routine play, and he's out.
Nice throw there by the shortstop. Beautiful, beautiful throw there by Bailey to get the out. And so Smuen will continue. Great pitching over these last 2 innings. Well,
yeah.
third and the fourth, gave him didn't allow a run to come in.
Good stretch there by Kyler Murray too on first base. Had to put that right leg way out there.
And he's got it though. At 6'3", he's got it.
Yeah.
Is this one? We'll see if they can get there. The left fielder does.
Bodie Reary in the right place at the right time, but covers some ground to get there and just makes an excellent catch. On the replay, Jordan Wood gets a hold of it. Or Jordan Draper, I should say.
Draper. Yeah, Draper pounded that one. He was trying to get over the fence. And Smuen flings this one. He'll pick up a base hit. That's number 4, Hayden Perez, that will get on base here. But 2 outs, 2 away here in the top of the 5th as the Utes lead here. Smuen wants to talk with his catcher just a real quick bit while they wait for the Payson batter. He wanted to talk with his coach, and Smuen took the opportunity to chat with his catcher here.
And the pitcher's up for the Lions, Alvey.
There's Smuen's pitch. Ball 1.
Alvey just a sophomore with the 174 average and 4 hits on the year.
As Alvey swings on this one, center field, right to the center fielder, and that'll do it for the Lions. Short-lived 5th inning. Outs really quick, and Uintah will stay on top here, 6-4, as they'll get ready to bat. And in the meantime, of course, this game would not be possible without our sponsors. So we want to make a quick, just talk a little bit about them and thank them. As Zions Bank, with 3 locations in Uintah and Duchesne counties, plus online and mobile services, Zions Bank offers convenience and stellar service. We haven't forgot, keeps us in business. More at zionsbank.com. Also, all of our other sponsors that make our high school coverage, of course, baseball right now, possible. L&L Motor, proudly serving the entire basin by offering unsurpassed customer service along with the largest selection of new and used vehicles under one name, L&L Motor. And Petrotech. They'll return our sands back to their natural state without the oil. American oil for America. That's Petrotech, one of our proud sponsors of high school sports here in the basin, and especially baseball. As today it's Uintah Utes taking on the Payson Lions in this region matchup. Again, Uintah ranked, where'd you say?
They're 5th.
5th,
yeah.
And Payson ranked
6th.
6th.
Yeah, we were talking about how close matched these guys are. Just everything is so close. I mean, runs. I mean, how many runs that Uintah's had? They've had 109 to Payson's 91, and runs against 131 for the Utes and 143 for the Payson Lions. So all these things on paper make this to be like a really close game, and it really has. It's shown forth. I'm a big analytics guy.
Well, Alvey will stay on the mound here. as he just replaced Alvaron in the last inning.
And tell you what, the Utes have really done really well fielding today. I mean, making good plays in the outfield all day long, and even on the base path.
So here's Alvy's 9th pitch. He's going to pop this one up. Catcher, it looks like Alvy's going to make the catch. And so just like that, Cade Bailey, he made a great play to in the last inning, or in the top of the 5th, I should say, in the top of the 5th. And just like that, one pitch, one hit, and straight up in the air, Alvy makes the play.
Look on the replay right here. Alvy's comes from a long distance from that pitcher's mound, has to reach out and grab it.
Yeah, well, it's hard as a catcher. You don't know which way it went. You're not trying to look. You're trying to refocus.
But, I mean, you got to have a lot of communication there, too, to say, hey, I got it, you know, and call him off, as he did right there. The pitcher said, I got it.
Well, the first pitch comes off ball 1 there for Payson. Second pitch also. So a 2-0 count here for Payson. Quite the wind out there.
Yeah, and it hasn't really changed at all. It's all going to the left.
No, it's just interesting how warm it's been, and then all of a sudden, boy, people are out there just cuddled up in blankets. Payson wants this one, but it's straight to the first baseman. Easy out. And Payson has not had a whole lot of luck. He had a strike 3 bounce off the catcher, and he was able to get on base earlier. But
yeah, and Jordan Draper at first base has, you know, had a lot of plays just come right to him. All he has to do is step on that bag, and
yeah, really he has.
That's it.
That one, I think I could have actually done that.
I bet you could.
I don't know. I mean, that's the coordination with the glove and everything, but maybe. Swing and a miss. This is Jonathan LeBeau.
LeBeau with 1 double and 6 hits. Could to add to that total here.
He'll swing again. One, 2 count here on LeBeau. Alvy's pitch outside, and so that'll give him a 2 balls, 2 strikes. LeBeau, just a junior for the Utes.
Really makes his paycheck at the, you know, being catcher. He's the guy that, like I said, nothing gets by him as he swings away on that one.
And the Utes don't get anything. You know, both teams actually coming up empty in the 5th inning. And so we'll be back to start the 6th inning after this quick break.
Get the big picture and the small details with state-of-the-art imaging services at Ashley Regional's Women's Center, including 4D ultrasound, 3D mammography, and bone density screenings. Learn more at ashleyregional.com.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash.
Well, here we are to start the 6th inning here with Uintah Utes taking on their one of their region rivals, Payson. Payson Lions coming into town. Utes lead 6-4 here in the top of the 6th. Neither team able to score in the last inning. As there's Smuin's first pitch. That one going to come across, and they're going to swing on this one.
Good hit.
Left field.
All the way to the warning track. Goes for the double, and he's stand-up double for Hyatt.
Yeah, that'll give him a double. I think Hyatt got a double last time he was up.
So, I mean, that would be, if he got a double the last time he was up, man, that's 2 on the year.
As, really? That's Hyatt all the way to the
big,
fence. Yeah, that
big
was
game
great.
for him.
As you check that one out on the L&L Motor Company replay. They're going to bring in a speed-up runner for Hyatt. And so next up, this is Tag Davis. He's been on base. At least once, I know.
Couldn't see a number for the pinch runner that came in. I thought it was number 6.
I couldn't tell either. Smuin. The bunt goes foul. Davis is with his speed. He got on base. He would have been on base had he kept that fair. Yeah, I didn't get the number of the speed up runner either. I thought maybe it was. No, I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm not
even
gonna
gonna guess.
Maybe the camera angle will give us a better look at him.
There's the pitch, and he's going to knock this one to right field. Right fielder, Pope, able to make that play as speed-up runner does tag up, and he gets to third.
And that's kind of what you wanted, I mean, from the Lions. You just wanted to hit deep enough where you could tag up and get to third. I mean, that was pretty close to being hit over Pope's head, but, man, he's really good.
Well, yeah, so you're stuck with 1 out now, and you can, more than likely you can bring him in. Just a hit, a nice hit will bring him in. As this is number 10, Joel Torres, the second baseman for the Lions. And there's the hit. That one, he's going to make the throw to first, and they'll come in and score. That is number 8. That was number 8. That's who I thought it was.
Number 8?
That's Reed Slack.
Okay.
The shortstop.
They get a run across, so, I mean, it's a 1-point game just like that. And that's a good job by this team of not trying to get everything at once, just trying to get that 1 run. But there's 2 outs.
Yeah, just get what you can and maybe tie up the game. Something. But it definitely makes it a little closer here. 5-6, a nice hit to right field. As there's the throw, but he will be easily safe. That's Caden Leiter. Leiter? I don't know. Pronounce it however you want.
Leader looks good, man.
E before I?
Yeah.
Except after.
See? What school did we go to, man?
I don't know. Smuin on the mound. He's going to try to get the pick off there on Leiter. Later,
man.
Yeah, I like that better.
Later, Gator.
L-E-A spells lay. In Hawaii it does. So
he's got a good leadoff right there. Later does.
Later, skater, as this one going to go deep. And they'll make the catch. And that will do in the Lions.
And more work for the outfield. Getting it done for the Utes.
So the Utes still on top, 6-5.
Like Dagan Oaks, yeah.
That is.
Dagan Oaks made the play.
At the end of the top of the 6th, yeah. Utes still on top. We're back after this quick break.
Utah State University puts higher education in reach whatever your path may be. Whether you want to move to Logan or Price for a traditional campus experience, or save on living expenses and stay in the Uintah Basin, USU makes earning a college degree possible. As an Aggie, you'll gain skill sets to pursue the career that you love and that will make an impact. And no matter where you attend, your diploma will have the same 3 renowned words: Utah State University.
By fixing it the first time, we show our customers that we care. I'm Rico. I'm a technician at L&L Motor. I've been in the automotive industry for 7 years.
I'm Amanda Kazik. I work here at the parts department at L&L.
I like being a technician. Every day is a new day, and it's cool to see a concern and be able to fix it.
They're kind of like my family, so they've really taken care of me and given me a ton of opportunities.
We value the Fix It Right First program. Try to go the extra mile for the customer.
Well, it is a good time down here at the ballpark here at Uintah High School, as Uintah taking on the Payson Lions. And Alvey still gonna stay on the mound for the Lions here in the bottom of the 6th inning as the Utes on top. We were just talking here at break how this turf field, you watch that ball as it just rolls. And I think that we've seen a lot of these hits. They've gone to the fence, whereas if you were in grass, the grass is going to slow it down. Yeah. But I think this turf just probably helps it a little bit along.
Yeah, and I think it takes a while to adjust to a turf field like this. You know, this is the first year for the Utes, and I think they'll be that much better because they struggled right out of the gates with errors because of the field conditions. I talked to some of the players. They said it's just harder. But to adjust to it, they're doing just fine now. They're getting better and better towards the end of the season.
Getting used to that. Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, you saw Pope come sliding in on that catch out there in right field as Oaks picks up a strike there.
And there's a few college, fields that have the turf too, and BYU is one of them, and they struggled their first year big time too. And now they're getting used to it, and they're an awesome team. They're in the top 25.
Well, you'd think they wouldn't struggle. I mean, anyone else is going to struggle too, as Oaks makes the hit, but the grounder picked up, and he's thrown out at first. So it went away. As you watch here on the L&L replay. Oh, that was close, wasn't that?
Yeah, that was really close.
That was a lot closer than I thought, man, as you're watching the replay.
I mean, that was pretty.
You have to slow that down, and you might.
I mean, that's a hard play to make as an umpire. I mean, it's easy to see on the replay, but it's a bang-bang play.
And a swing there, foul ball. That's Kyler Murray.
Seems like this dude was just up.
I know. They went through the batting order. It seemed like pretty quick, but maybe it wasn't that quick.
No, I guess not.
These last few innings have gone by really fast. Mm-hmm. Well, and that's because nobody scored.
And right now they need to have a big inning to put more pressure on Payson for this next inning. They're only up by 1 point, so they can't get complacent with this 1 point lead.
There's a strike on Murray. So that'll give Murray a 1-2 count. Correct? Am I correct?
You are right on the money with that one, Mark.
Well, I always second guess myself when the board doesn't change, and so I watch the board and I'm like, am I wrong? Here's the pitch, Alvey. Inside, that'll be ball 2.
And it's still crazy. I mean, like, as far as hits goes, Payson still owns it right now with 10 hits. And Utes only with 7. I mean, that's both pretty well in the high numbers of hits.
That's interesting, too, because, boy, Payson's thrown a lot more pitches as Alvey going to strike out Murray.
And we haven't had very many strikeouts today.
Not a whole lot.
I know Smune only has 1. And what's his name, the
Alvaron
first
had a
pitcher,
few.
Alvaron had 3 before he checked out of the game.
So Pope up.
And Alvy has 1.
This is Corbett Pope.
Was coming right at the leg. That's when you want those big shin plates so that you can just, run into them.
Well, sure. Sure.
That's what the majors do, man.
Take one for the team. 1-1 count here on Pope as he swings a foul ball.
You just unstrap it and take a stroll to first base, But these kids in Uintah, man, they're tough. They don't need no shin plates.
Here's Alvy's pitch. Inside, it looked like, but Pope swings on that, catches it, foul. So, just a 1-2 count here on Pope. Alvy already throwing 28 pitches, and I'd like to say that Alvaron was right around 80. So, kind of interesting. Smuin's only thrown 72. As he'll retire Pope, struck him out.
Yeah, Alvy's with 2 strikeouts now.
And so at the that's the end of 6, right? We're getting ready to start
we're almost done with this one, but man, it could go extra innings. I'm not gonna say that, but it sure could. It's only a 1-point game, pacing up.
Well,
next.
this'll do it. We'll see how Smuin can come out and react. If Smuin can get rid of the Lion batters, and we'll be done after this. But again, we would thank all of our sponsors for giving us this opportunity to bring you high school sports here in the Uintah Basin. Of course, this baseball game today brought to you by Payson INE, Ashley Regional Medical Center, Jones Paint and Glass, L&L Motor, Moon Lake Electric, Zions Bank, 7-Eleven Ranch Restaurant, Petrotech, Ute Tribal Enterprises, Utah State University, United, operated by SkyWest, Strata Networks, and Stewart's Marketplace. All bringing you sponsors bringing you this coverage today. And then, of course, also love our L&L Motor replay. That gives us that opportunity to see a play again after we've seen it once.
Yeah. I mean, but, we get to see that spectacular web jam of Kyler Popes with the slide and catch in right field. That was awesome.
The head jam.
Yeah.
That's right. That one came in like the second inning, I think. If you want to go back and watch that one. As there's Smuin's pitch.
I still haven't seen a home run on any type of Channel V6 call, and I want to.
Well, Smuin so far, we'll keep our fingers crossed, maybe not say anything. We'll try to see him finish this game. As a nice little hit over there to the shortstop. Is a quick out, number 1. 2 outs away, and Smuin will have the win here tonight.
Yeah, Caden Bailey didn't have to move at all on that one. Was in a good position to start, and it went right to him. And, he's a guy that can cover some ground, and that's why you have to be your very best player almost on the shortstop position out in the field.
Well, this is Draper, and he'll get a hit and get on base. But, yeah, you could see how the Utes are definitely getting used to this field. Dagan Oaks, he knew exactly where that was going to bounce, and he was able to he knew he wasn't going to get under it.
Agree, and I saw, their second game on the field. And it just wasn't pretty. I mean, it was like 8 errors, and they were all slipping and falling and couldn't get any type of grip on the turf, and you could definitely see it. And today they're just making plays look easy out there.
Well, do you wear regular baseball cleats on a field like this, or is this something where you'd wear like football cleats?
I'm not sure. I mean, in football you have 2 different styles of cleats if you're on turf and if you're on regular grass. So I don't know if it's the same when you play for baseball or not. But I'm looking at the bottom of the catcher's shoes, and it doesn't look like there's a big spike on them. So I think they're turf cleats.
That was a good throw for Smuin over to first, trying to get the pick off. As Hone didn't really have a huge lead, but if you watch him here.
And Hone is a dude that can just flat out fly. He was a running back for the Payson Lions this year against the Utes, and they use him in that running back to catch the ball out on the back in the backfield and just take off.
Well, let's see what kind of a lead Hone gets. Smewin's going to take a look at him. He doesn't care. He doesn't think he can pick him from there. Pitch comes in.
He had a huge lead off on that.
Well, he does as soon as he pitches, Hone will get out there. But Hone doesn't dare get way out there. You watch.
But right now, you don't want to take huge chances either because you're close to being in this game. It's the last inning. You don't want to be thrown out.
Well, Hone's waiting for the catcher to make a mistake, and he's going to run.
But it's important right now to lead that guy off, even if he's not going to steal, so that he can be halfway to second base and eliminate that double play to end the game.
Smewin will take a look at the first and likes the call. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 as he will strike out Perez.
And a big time for a first strikeout for Dallin Smewin today.
And so this brings up number 16, Kyle Nelson for the Lions. 2 outs. And just a quick pep talk there. Motivational speech is what that was.
So right now you have the 2 outs. You really kind of want to move this guy to second. You want to be in scoring position because then a hit ties the game. So look for him to really try to get to second.
Look for him to get a little aggressive here. There's the pitch. The hit is going to find a nice little opening. And see, that'll keep him at second. So he is in scoring range now. And up to hit for the Lions is Denver Hyatt. He had a double last time he was up.
Right, yeah. Denver Hyatt, like I said, he hasn't had a huge game before this. Has 2 doubles in this game alone. His game right now.
Well, this is a chance for Smewin to win the game here. And he starts it out right. Strike 1 on Hyatt.
And that would feel really good for Daniel Smewin at the very end of a game on senior day to end this dude that's been hot all game.
Well-placed pitches, and just get it done. 1-1 count here on Hyatt. Again, here in the top of the 7th, the Utes could end it right here with a second out, or a third out, I mean. Takes a look at his runners. There's the pitch, and strike 2 on Hyatt.
And Smewin, after that strikeout, feeling really confident on the mound right now.
Well, both of those come right down the middle, and Hyatt just couldn't get them. So he's got some speed. He's going to take a look at his runners. There's a pitch, and Hyatt's going to swing on this one. This one over the head of the second baseman.
And that's going to put a run in.
Here comes the runner.
It's a close play. It's close, and he's safe.
Gets it. So they tie up the ball game, 6-all.
Sorry, I got a little excited there.
You did, but that's okay. It was well-meaning as we watch this L&L replay. Let's see if we can see the runner coming in here. A great hit. There's the throw, the play at the plate as he is in right there, safe. Good call by our umpire.
Yeah, you knew that was going to be a close play because he didn't have a huge lead off from second to get to home plate, but he used that speed. Hone, like I said, Gonzalez.
And now the Utes just needing to end it here. They're going to need a run.
Did I say the word overtime?
Are we going into extra innings? You did. It's your fault.
Oh, boy.
Blame this one on Brandon.
You got to finish this one off, though. You don't want to extend this game anymore with another run.
Strike 2. Smewin sitting at 86 pitches here.
And just one strike away was Smewin on that play to be in this game over.
And that'll do it as the Utes now, well, that'll do it for the top of the 7th. The Utes now needing to come out and really react here with a win.
And we're going traditional baseball. Let's go 9 innings. Let's finish this off right.
No, why do you have to say that kind of stuff? Watching the replay here again on that run as he comes in. And what a play. He makes the catch, but he gets it crossed. He can't tag him in time as that left foot, I think, left knee or left foot hits the home plate there. So
I mean, it was a perfectly placed ball, too. I mean, it looked like, Smewin, it wasn't Smewin. Who's the catcher? LeBeau, he had to, just push his hand down a little bit faster, and he could have made that tag.
Yeah, that's really tough there.
But
so we're all
in
tied
replay,
up.
It looks all good, but it's really fast.
Payson, they want they bringing in a different pitcher to finish this game off, as they're definitely needing something right here to finish off the Utes, or to keep the score tied to go extra innings. And this will be Joel Torres. Joel Torres will come in to pitch. Looks like he's bringing a little speed with him too. So,
and like I said, we've said these teams have been evenly matched all day, but both these teams really want to win at the end of their season, and it can really springboard them to play better, coming up if this isn't their last game.
Well, Payson has pitched a lot. They have a lot of pitches. They're over 100. Pretty sure they're over 100.
I don't know what kind of contention they are in for playoffs. I mean, they will get a spot, right, for both these teams. So I don't even know.
And so we're ready to get started. As for the Utes, it is going to be Dallin Smewin first up.
And, Smewin.
What does Smewin have? Does he have any home runs on the year?
No home runs this year, but he's a really good player. And
I know he's had a couple of
doubles
in this game.
He's Mr. Clutch. I mean, he's a .312 average guy and has 5 doubles, 1 triple.
Well, nothing clutch, just get on base. I mean, that's all they need here.
But I mean, what play by Denver Hyatt from Payson? I mean, he's been pretty much perfect all day. He had 2 doubles, and then he had that huge play to extend this game. I mean, could be the game of his life.
Well, maybe. I mean, he is a senior. Who knows? Smewin knocks this one up, and the second baseman is going to get under this one, make the catch. That'll be out number 1. And that brings up for the Utes. This is Reary. Bodie Reary, the left fielder, junior for the Utes, batting left-handed.
But seriously, this is just really good baseball. I mean, not a whole lot of mistakes by either team. Lots of hits, lots of runs.
Strike 1 here for Torres.
Tie ball game.
Extra innings. You said it first.
Yeah, extra innings. More baseball, man. I love it.
Look at a 1-1 count here. As Torres. He gets a piece of it, knocking that one foul left over the left side.
Yeah, and Torres is trying to come in here, and I'm basically just throwing fastballs every play. And, that's what you do in that pitcher spot. Your relievers.
And they get that one. Striking out Reary. So there's 2 away. That gives us Daniel Wright. Daniel Wright, a sophomore for the Utes.
With 2 outs.
Yeah, Torres is putting in. He really looks like he's just putting everything on that ball he can.
He's throwing some heat there, but that was a good pitch. Hit that corner.
And this one going to go center. Right fielder comes in, makes the catch, and we're going to extra innings. And so let's see.
And that's tough when you have that speed on that pitch. It was going so fast. He just hit it late, and that popped it right up.
Smewin with 87 pitches after 7 innings. they'll keep him out there, I imagine. He's done a good job for him. Why not keep him out there? And he'll come out, warm up.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they have any more games this week, but you don't really need to save him because I think their playoffs start next week.
Yeah, so he'll be fine. As his pitch is still looking good, and so the Utes will keep spewing out there. Our first batter up for the Lions, it's going to be Joel Torres, who is now pitching for the Lions. Tied up here, 6-6 here in the 8th inning. So Smuin's big thing is just to get out of this with no runs and let the batters do their job. Here's pitch number 1. Swing and a miss, Torres.
And, you know, even though that Smuin has an 88 pitch count, I mean, he's not slowing down. I mean, there's no, like, notice difference in his game by how far he's been thrown so far.
And he comes through. Did they get a call a strike? They do.
Yeah. And he's at, you know, 2 strikeouts now. He's actually gotten better and better throughout the game.
So 0-2 count here on Torres. That one is going to be popped up, and I think they'll get under that one. Easy catch for Murray, and there's out number 1 here in the top of the 8th.
Yeah, when your pitchers get tired and their arms start to like really get tightened up, that ball really slows down and doesn't make it to the plate very fast. And he's throwing, you know, as good as strikes as he was in the 3rd inning, so he's good to go, man.
Well, the lefty, Caden Later, up to bat, and he'll swing right off the bat. Right off the bat. A little grounder. Smuin picks it up and tosses it over, gets the out.
Yeah.
A good hustle there by Smuin.
Good job by Smuin. There was such a similar play for Myrtle Beach Pelicans this week. Did you see that in the minors? This guy, he was running just like that, and the ball was on the ground, and he kicked it like soccer style to the first baseman to get the out. It was cool. Never seen anything like that, ever.
That's a good kick. Maybe he played soccer when he was younger. Smuin's pitch.
That or the hacky sack.
Ooh. Yes, that one caught the plate, the edge of the plate, and strike 1 here.
2 outs. Don't make a mistake here.
That one looked right across the plate and perfect in strike 2.
Smuin is just feeling it up there on the mound right now.
Reichly Hauser with an 0-2 count, and Smuin wanting to just finish up this inning. And he flings everything he can, and they get the out. And that is that's going to do it there. So the Utes here in the top, after the top of the 8th inning. It's all tied up. Utes will be up to bat and coming up next. We're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be back after that.
Kids go down many paths based on hundreds of decisions they make every day. Some are small. Others are life-changing. Like the decision to drink underage.
No thanks, I'm good.
Make sure your child is ready to make the most important decisions. Set clear rules early and stay involved. No underage drinking.
And we are back. Bottom of the 8th inning. We're going extra innings as Payson tied this one up in the 7th. And Uintah couldn't respond. But Smuin having a great time on the mound here in the top of the 8th. And quickly moves him to the bottom here.
Torres at the mound, though, man, he has a a fastball and a half, man.
Well, he's flinging it. If you watch him, he's putting forth everything he can.
I mean, those are high 80s.
Yeah, well, they're also
almost
balls.
Well, I bet they're
so
90s and more.
They're also balls, so.
Yeah, it's all right. He's throwing them, man.
He's flinging them. He's flinging everything he can. A 2-0 count here. That one, he's going to catch the edge of the plate there. Strike one.
That was a good pitch.
Here on Cade Bailey. I want to say last time Bailey was up, he got struck out. That one going to be ball 3. So a 3-1 count now.
And this would be huge for Utes to start this inning right and get Bailey to first, because he's a guy that can run the bases really quick too. He's a fast guy. Don't need to pinch run him at all.
Oh, Torres flinging it, and Bailey can't get a hold of it. Popping this one high. Second baseman makes the easy catch, and that'll be the first out here in the bottom of the 8th.
I'd almost like him to just take one more pitch and see if he could get on base. I mean, that looked high.
It did. It did. I'll agree with you. And so that brings up Payson. Payson, the DH for the Utes. That one low, ball 1. Payson hitting well on the season, but not in this game.
Yeah, 444 average on the season. Hasn't had anything go his way quite yet today, except that run to first base where the catcher missed on the one error.
Yeah, and the fact that he got to first base before he threw it over there.
Well, the catcher completely lost the ball.
That's true.
He was
That's true. I do.
Spinning circles, and then finally.
he didn't know where the ball went. Well, we got a 1-2 count here on Yaden Payson. 1 out. And Torres flinging everything he can there at them. And he flinged that one. Foul ball. Payson got a hold of it. Not really got a hold of it, but he got a piece of it. So he'll keep himself alive here. 1-2 count.
And this is, the pitcher you want when you're being pitched to. Payson, big hitter, want those fastballs, just connect on one.
And again, just knocking it over to that first baseman, easy out. Now there's 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. And that brings up number 13, Jonathan LeBeau, the catcher for the Utes.
Struck out last time, wants to, get some vengeance here.
Yeah, and that one comes across strike. Looked a little high, but good. I'm up here. I can't tell. Can I?
Did look a little high.
Here comes his second pitch, and he's going to take it. Nice hit, and it finds the opening. It's going to go out to the fence, and he'll get a double on this one. Great hit there for LeBeau.
Yeah, good job by him. You can see him like, feed me more.
And that will put us back to the top of the batting order, Dagan Oaks.
That always feels good, though, like when you strike out and then you come back and you hit a double. I don't know what that feels like, though.
Me neither.
I was a pitcher and a terrible hitter, I'll tell you what. And so
you struck out and came back and struck out again.
Exactly. I just struck out players and then struck out myself.
They didn't get you a designated hitter.
We didn't have them. Not in Wyoming, we didn't.
You're like, we didn't have enough players to even play, so. That's what you should have done, You should have just tried to get hit.
That's true.
If you would have got hit every time, you could have got on base.
I don't have a very good pain tolerance.
Or at least not just swung. Just never swing. Never swing and make them pitch it across the middle. You know what? If you're going to strike me out, you got to make sure you get them because I ain't swinging at nothing. Wyoming pitchers couldn't have been that accurate. Could they have?
Oh, I'm pretty good, man.
Dagan Oaks going to foul this one off. So he's got a 1-1 count with a winning run at second. 2 outs, though. Ooh. Bottom of the 8th, Oaks ready to win the game with this. He hits it. It goes foul, foul, foul. Boy, Oaks is ready. He's like, I'm ready to go home.
Well, when you have a guy like this that's throwing fastballs every time, I mean, all you need to do is get one connection on the bat, like the sweet spot, and it can go. So he's trying to swing for the fence on this one.
Oh, he swings on that one. It looked like it was slow.
Yeah, that one he was just trying to stay alive on that one. He hit it low to get contact.
But he gets it. Foul ball. Continuing to rack up the pitches here for the Lions. Yeah, he's had 3 of those.
Wow.
Exact same foul balls.
Good plate presence by Dagan Oaks. And with 2 outs, guy in scoring position on second in the 8th inning. Here we go.
I mean, this is for the win, in a sense, right? And Dagan's go, yeah, it is. I heard that. I heard that. I'm going to step off.
I need to.
Why'd you say that? Why did you say that? Torres checks his runner at second, and here comes the pitch. And he gets him. Yeah, he got him.
Wow. He rings him up. What a K.
Well, you said 9 innings.
Yeah.
You know what? We're blaming this one on Brandon. We're going 9 innings. We'll be back after this quick break.
At Payson I&E, we are an instrumentation and electrical company for the oil and gas industry. We also do commercial and residential work. We've been working in our local area for over 10 years, and we are proud to be part of the great communities of the Uintah Basin. Our journeyman electricians are fully licensed, bonded, and insured, and we offer high-quality work on every job. Let us come work for you, 435-789-9515, or visit our website at vernalhomeelectrical.com.
Well, Brandon called it, and we are in the top of the 9th. Nobody's scoring in the 8th. Nobody's, well, let's see. Let's put it this way. Payson scored what they needed to in the 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To
They got
keep alive.
1 to stay alive. Uintah couldn't respond. 8th comes along. Neither one respond. And so here we are in the top of the 9th. Smewin's still on the mound. He has pitched this whole game, the starting pitcher, at 94 pitches, and this one comes across foul ball, or ball one. Ball one, inside.
And yeah, I love the tradition of baseball. I love 9 innings, so this feels right.
Looked like that was a changeup. Must have dropped a little too low. Ball 2 here on Bowers. I see the 96 up there, and I want to think, what?
Yeah, he's
was that the
almost to the
speed?
100.
Was that the speed? You know, in the majors, they show the speed up there. 97 mile an hour.
He's close to that. I mean,
I don't.
Just kidding.
Sure, we'll give him that. That one comes across high, ball 3. We got a 3-1 count here on Bowers. But I don't know if I've ever, whoa, strike 2, full count here. I don't know if I've ever seen a high school pitcher pitch a full 9 innings.
Yeah, I haven't seen it this
usually
year
they
at
go
all,
over the
no.
pitch count.
Yeah.
As this one going to be picked up by the second baseman, throw over, going to get the out. And so there's out number 1.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I haven't seen it that. I mean,
Again,
he's
you
at the
don't-
100 pitch count right
Yeah,
now.
and again,
That's
you
crazy.
don't want to go. You don't want to go 6 pitches on
Yeah.
each batter.
Yeah.
You know, you want to be right around 3, 4.
Yeah, and then they have a certain pitch count that they have to be within in a week. But since there's no other games this week, it's
No
not a
worries.
big deal.
There's Smewin, and he catches the edge of the base there. Strike 1 on Draper.
Draper has yet to get a hold of.
Well,
I don't think he's even had a
Smewin's-
hit
Smewin's putting this right where I would think Draper would want to swing
on that outside. Yeah.
Yeah, outside low. As here comes the pitch, and he goes high that time, but Draper gets him to swing on it. 1-2 count on Draper.
Swinging for the ladder right there.
Yeah, we'll see if Smoon's going to have to get these next 2 outs really quick to try and finish this one, but Draper drills this one. How about that catch in left field?
You got to be kidding me. Number 22,
Reary.
Bodie Reary.
Reary making a huge catch. As we watch this on the L&L Motor replay, Draper thought he had a nice hit, and Reary just lays out for that one.
That is like the perfect layout and catch. What an outstanding play on senior day.
Puts Smuin at 104, 105 now, ball 1 here, as it's Hayden Perez up to the plate. That one looks like a strike. Yes, it is. Strike 1. So now 1-1 count. He's at 106. He'll be able to finish Perez. And there's Perez's hit. Easy out. Can they make the throw? And he misses it. Misses it.
Yeah, Bailey tried to barehand that and throw it sidearm, and it just came off a little bit wrong, bounced, and Kyler Murray couldn't make the play. As we see on the replay here, let's see what happened.
It was kind of a funny bounce, too. It almost seemed like several bounces there.
He did get the glove on it, but, yeah, he just didn't get the right
Didn't get the throw on it. It bounced off, and Murray was unable to even make that catch. And so Smuin will get one more batter here, for sure. And this is Garrett Wood. I believe it's Garrett Wood. They've got him at 5'6". He looks a lot taller than 5'6". I'm not going to lie to you. I think that is wrong.
Yeah, Garrett Wood doesn't have a hit recorded for this year, but I mean, he usually pitches. He's a senior if that's Garrett Wood.
Well, he has the jersey number 1, and I would say it is.
All right. We'll go with it.
We'll go with it. 1 out away. Smuin pitching 9 innings.
And, I mean, we're in the top of the 9th, so you can't make any mistakes here. Smuin's got to finish this guy off. Doesn't have a recorded hit this year, so let's finish this one or get him at first. They try to gun him down.
Yeah, he does. He tries to pick him off, but Perez sliding back in there safe. Smuin again will take a look at his base runner, and here comes the pitch. And that one gonna go again, foul. Same place almost.
Good job by Smuin ahead in the count. Don't want to throw him anything easy here. No meatball pitches. Make him go inside or make him reach.
Well, this will be Smuin's last batter. As here comes pitch number 110. That's going to be outside. So a 1-2 count on Wood.
And that was really close to that corner, but yeah, just a little bit outside. But really, I mean, you have chances to throw pitches here that you can try to.
And there's a hit. Going to go left field. They will keep the runners at bay, but they will now have to switch the pitcher. And so we'll see. It looks like Murray's going to come in and take over. Kyler Murray to finish up this game.
And I said before, Murray and Smuin have been like the very best pitchers for Uintah. And, you know, I love watching Murray deal at the mound. He's so good.
But after a great performance by Smuin, man.
Yeah, he had a really good day.
Pitching 9 innings.
And a lot of people are giving him the standing ovation, and they should.
And so with our score all tied up at 6 is here in the top of the 9th. They're going to bring, I believe, Kyler. I wondered who it was going to be. They haven't. Who is it going to be? It is going to be. Is it going to be Murray?
No, Bodie Reary. And Bodie Reary is another guy that is a really good pitcher. That he can deal as well.
Yeah, but he had that great catch out in left field.
Man, that was so awesome.
I know. I know.
That made my day all worth it.
2 outs here here in the top of the 9th, and as Bodie Reary warms up, we're going to go to a quick break. We'll be back after this.
At Moon Lake Electric, we are a locally owned cooperative with a deep history of providing dependable and affordable electric service to its customers for over 75 years. With a state-of-the-art electrical system, we are setting a standard for excellence in the electric utility industry. We are proud to call this place home, and we are happy to support our local schools and athletes. Find and like us on Facebook for energy-saving tips. Moon Lake Electric, keeping the power on.
Get the big picture and the small details with state-of-the-art imaging services at Ashley Regional's Women's Center, including 4D ultrasound, 3D mammography, and bone density screenings. Learn more at ashleyregional.com.
And so here in the top of the 9th is our score all tied up 6s here. We're in extra innings. Regular high school game, always going only 7 innings, but extra innings as it's been a tie ball game.
Oh, man. And did you see who is up next? Denver Hyatt. The dude has 2 doubles.
Yeah, he's
and
done
then he
good
had
today.
that huge play to keep the game alive, to tie it at 6.
So he's
and
facing,
now he's at the bat.
Facing Bodie Reary, though. Reary comes in as a left-handed pitcher. Maybe something to throw him off here as we've got. Oh, let's see. What do we have? We have 2 runners, right? I knew we had a runner at second. There's our runner at second. Runner at first and Hyatt.
This kid is having like a super perfect day. I don't know if you should walk him or not, but I don't know if I like
strike him out
at the plate. I don't know, man.
Strike him out. The lefty looking for his signal. He's got it. Checks his runners. Here's inside, and he's going to allow the runners to advance on the first pitch.
Oof. That's scary. Now you have a guy 90 feet away to win the game.
Not to win it.
Oh, is this just the start? Okay.
Yeah, we're at the top of the 9th.
So they still have a chance. Okay.
Yeah, Uintah will have a chance to tie it up.
All right, so I'm good with you, pitching to this guy. I thought this was it.
One pitch.
Stressing me out, man.
Yeah, don't stress. Don't stress so much. Oh, another inside. Well, and the thing is as a left-handed, I like it where you got an easier throw to first to try and pick that guy off if he's going to steal,
Right.
But
2 outs, just finish this guy off, finish this inning.
That one looked inside, but it's going to stay fair. And their throw to first. That is it. Oh, he stepped. Nope, he got it. He stayed on. And the coach is going to go crazy against the ump. Look at him.
Well, it looked like he came off the bag, but I think he got just enough touch on that bag for it to be an out. So let's look at the replay.
We'll watch the replay, and then so there's the hit.
He
did.
He slid. He slid his foot, just like I said. I saw it in live motion. I'm right.
You are so good, Brandon. So he slides his foot across the bag to get that out.
Wow.
And so he did make the right call, but the coach, of course, isn't happy about it. But you can come back and you can look at it and see that the right call was made.
It definitely was the right call. And I don't fault the coach for even going out there and disagreeing with it because that was so close. But
it was. And you see him come off.
Yeah.
And so it makes you a little.
Well, here you see the replay again.
This is from a different angle.
And it's slower. Good replay by the truck here.
Oh, yeah. See, there's the slide.
He slid it. Yep.
Yep, he slid across.
Yep.
So.
Smewing, just like in football, slide that foot before you go out of bounds. Oh, yeah.
But he did make the right call there. And, that's what an ump out there is. They're trying to just make the best call, and he did. He did, but he gets yelled at for it.
Right.
In wrestling, we can always just, all right, I've had enough of your talk. That's a coach misconduct. you go back to
and
your
in
corner.
the majors, I mean, you have a challenge, and so you could have challenged that play and come back to the review, and it would have still stood, but not in high school level. I mean, but that's a bang play, man. That's a really good call by the umpire.
I get in high school level though, who has what games usually have that instant replay of any kind. We do.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to credit the ump
Thanks
for that call, to have the eyes to see that slide. I mean, he barely tapped his foot on that first base bag.
Well, your instant replay today is brought to you by Channel V6 and all of our sponsors.
What a great job by the truck today with that replay camera. Oh man!
Thank you, Channel V6.
Job up and up.
As they're going to keep Torres out there pitching. But he'll warm up here a little bit. As, again, bottom of the ninth, and Uintah now's where they can win it.
Yeah.
They just gotta get a guy at home. That's it.
Walk-off home run.
Walk-off
on
home run.
Senior day.
Yeah,
that's it. I called extra innings. Let's call a walk-off home run here.
Well, why not by Kyler Murray?
Oh, man.
You know what? He's got how many on the year?
Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
0. He doesn't have a home run yet. There's one guy on this team that has a home run, and that is Daniel Wright.
Well, why not one now? Murray's going to
well, and last
come
year,
in and hit left-handed.
Last year.
Does he hit left-handed?
Yeah.
Does he?
So last year in the Union and Uintah game, Joel Hardman, man, he put one over the fence to win the game. That was cool.
Well, there's strike 2. So Murray with an 0-2 count.
That's a guy we haven't seen today. Number 7, Joel Hardman. I haven't seen him.
No, we haven't seen Hardman.
He might be injured. I didn't even check with that. But really good player.
And Murray swings on that one. Yeah. Hardman, their utility man. He does it all.
Yeah. We'll have to find out at break if it goes that far. What's up with my man Hardman?
Torres has the sign he wants. Here's the pitch. Inside. That one coming in hard.
Wow. Now that was up in the 90s. That was a fast pitch.
Well, maybe. He's slinging everything he can. A 1-2 count here on Murray. Bottom of the ninth. And Murray takes this one, rips it to right field. The right fielder there makes the catch. And, hey, Murray did.
Wow.
He wanted to walk off.
He did. I mean, that was – I mean, the wind is at a good spot right now, too, where you would put one over the fence. But, all right, number 2 attempt for Pope. See if he can put it over the fence. Under the lights. Not too many games under the lights in the Utes Stadium.
Nah, usually they're done by now.
Yeah.
But this one going a little later. And there's Pope. He knocks it to the second baseman. Easy out. And so one more out here, and we're going to go to 10th inning.
My goodness. I mean, I've been to some long games. So I went to a major league game between San Diego Padres and the Cubs, and it went 16 innings. I mean, that's almost double the game. We were there at like 2:30 in the morning.
Do you feel like you're getting your money's worth in a baseball game, or are you just going, please end? Like, I'm done.
It was pretty hard, but it was pretty awesome too because Sammy Sosa hit a home run to end the game.
Oh.
And that was pretty cool.
Because like in basketball, you get overtime and it's like, sweet, we get a little more of this, you know. In baseball, I'd be like, yeah.
That's almost playing like a doubleheader.
Now we're stuck here longer.
I think that if you go back in the record books, that was in the top 10 longest games in history, and I was there, man.
You were there? Here comes Torres' pitch high. That'll be ball 3, and so we'll see if Torres now can dig himself out of this one or if he's just going to go ahead and walk Smuen.
And both teams have done most of their damage with 2 outs, and so don't count this out. I mean, Smuen.
Strike. Smuen was going to make him pitch to him.
Yeah.
See, that's all you got to do.
Yeah, for sure.
That's all you had to do. Just make him pitch to you. Get on base. Oh, strike 2, and he got a full count now.
Now he's got to throw a strike right down the plate. Be ready for this one, Smewin. It's coming right to you.
Here it comes. Outside. Ball 4.
Wow.
And Smewin will take his base. So 2 outs. Winning run at first. And Bodie Reary is up.
And Reary with that really ridiculous, awesome layout catch is up to the plate.
That was a great catch. We've seen both him and Pope make awesome catches right and left field.
Yeah, Pope had a great one, and then Reary.
If I remember right, Reary's was really kind of a game-saving one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was 1 out, and Jordan Draper was up, and that was going to be his first hit, and get them on base and get them going, and then
it was here.
It
It
got
was
2 outs.
just in the 8th, wasn't it?
Yeah. Then there was 2 outs, and then Smewin got the confidence back after that huge play and struck out the side. Or was it no, it was Smewin.
There's a hit and a go foul. But boy, you'd love to get Smewin in scoring position here.
For sure.
Not taking any chances. 2 outs, though. 0-2 count on Reary. There's the pitch inside. That'll be ball 1.
Torres continues to throw the heat. Fastball after fastball.
And there's a hit, left field. Left fielder's going to get underneath it and make the catch. And so after 9 innings, we're still tied up. We're going 10, and we're going to go to a break. I mean, yeah. It's one of those.
When you need windows,
that's loud.
doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help.
30 seconds.
With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash.
And we're back. Reary on the took the mound last inning. Had only 3 pitches thrown, but finishing up the 9th inning. Smewin pitching 9 innings. Was hoping he could finish the game, but when you're tied up, I guess you're going extra innings, and we are. We're in the 10th, top of the 10th, and so we'll see what Reary can do here. If
yeah, he got to the
keep
112
Payson scoreless.
mark on the pitch count before he went out. Went out like a champion on senior day.
Well, his first pitch this inning goes strike 1.
Could be senior night here if we go a couple more
Yeah,
innings.
yeah, we went from senior day to senior night as Reary's strike 2. 0-2 count now. This is Tag Davis. As there's Reary's pitch. That one's going to come across. What was that? That was almost a floater.
Yeah.
Didn't it? Just kind of floated across.
Floater, knuckleball.
High floater. It's a high floater. Was that pitch? And he's going to swing, but catcher drops it. And the easy throw made over there to Smewin at first. It's the out. And so there's out number 1 here in the top of the 10th. As you watch that L&L replay.
And a good job by, LeBeau to find that ball. I mean, it's tough as you're a catcher.
If you're going to drop it, you better be able to pick it up and throw it to first. Oh, inside. Torres, our batter for the Lions, and the current pitcher for the Lions.
And in watching Reary the last time he pitched, he really loves to go to the inside. He looks for that inside corner as he hit it there, but
he's going to find the opening between the right fielder and the center fielder. And that pitch bouncing off. Pope making a slight error there. But that won't necessarily count as an error.
Big double for the Lions. As Joel Torres takes off and gets his double there. But it looked like he lost it off his glove. Out there is Kyler Pope. You don't call that an error, do you?
I don't think so.
No,
you'd already gotten to first, so.
So still no errors for the Utes this game. Guy in scoring position. Reary deals.
Yeah, I like the left-handed pitchers, but when you've got a lot of left-handed hitters, which the Utes do, it doesn't matter to them. This is Caden Later up to bat, and he's going to swing this one, going right field. I believe that's Pope there to make the catch, and the tag up. They're going to go to third. And Torres is in scoring position there at third with 2 outs. Up to bat next. Is this Hauser?
Riker Hauser.
I think it's for Hauser.
And, Pope, after he kind of messed up on that last play, that's what you want to do. You don't want him to get it in your head or anything. Just make the next play as he does there. Good job by Corbett Pope.
Hauser, I've got Reikley Hauser.
Reikley Hauser, yep,
Reikley
senior. 424 average.
Strike one.
Has 26 hits.
Yeah, this is where Reary's really got to shine. He's got to get the out.
Yeah, Reary's definitely got to show up right here and get a big strikeout to end this inning.
Swing on that one will be go on as the strike 2-0-2 count here now then on Hauser.
And now you have, you're ahead in that count. You have some pitches to play with right now. Don't have to throw it right down the plate. Make him chase. Throw it inside a little bit. Make him back up.
That one just comes in really high. That was another one of those floater, the high floater. It was like a, on this pitch, I just need a break. So 1-2 count here on Hauser. And here comes Reary's pitch. Inside. Ball 2. 2s across the board.
And like I said, he loves to throw that inside ball. Just tried to hit that corner, missed it. Went too far inside.
And there's the swing. Makes the catch. The throw.
Oh, and he dropped
safe,
it.
And he gets home. Gets home. The throw home. You figure if you get that, you don't have to worry about the run.
And Smuen was all the way stretched out to try to grab that ball. It was just thrown short to him as he tries to make that throw to first and just doesn't get enough on it.
He drops it. And so Payson brings a run in. The Utes down by 1. With 2 outs, Hauser at first.
And the Utes have, answered all day long. So, you know, they're okay. They just have to finish this off, keep it just a one-run game.
Ooh, he gets a changeup, and it drops into the strike zone. Strike one there. Hank Bowers. Bowers is senior for the Lions. Ball one. Ten innings. Yeah, and the Utes have answered, so if they can answer one run, you know, what's so much harder about answering two, right?
Good pitch right there, gets the strike.
So a 1-2 count now on Bowers. It's one pitch away from finishing the Lions here. And the hit is going to get past both the third baseman and the shortstop. And the Payson Lions will keep up this little stretch. Advancing runners to second.
And again, most of the damage has been done with the 2 outs, you know, all day long with both teams.
Really has. Really has been.
And I don't know, they're going to bring in a pitch runner again.
Yeah, they're going to.
Second.
They're going to bring in Reed Slack here.
Yeah, they would love to get a 2-run lead, right, you know, and put all the pressure on the Utes to try to get 3 to win it or 2 to tie it. 1, the game is clearly not over. He just needs to focus on the one guy that he's pitching to.
And there's Reary's pitch high.
And Draper still 0 for 4. One of their best players, their best player this year. Hasn't got a hold of one. He did get a hold of that last one, but Bodie Reary made that great catch.
There's Reary's pitch, strike one. So now a 1-1 count. Again, here with 2 outs. Bodie Reary, a junior for the Utes. He'll take a look at his base runners. Here's the pitch. And he gets Draper again on that one. Strike
Nice.
2.
Very nice pitch. You know, we see the score 7-6 last night at Payson. It ended up 9-6 Uintah.
And very well matched up teams. As Reary again taking a look at his runners. Here's the pitch, and Draper's going to swing. Foul ball. Yes, Ewan did just a phenomenal job for the Utes, but couldn't finish it.
Yeah, Reary needs to throw this one down and in as low as he can to the plate. Try to get this to be a grounder.
And there
or
it
a
is.
strikeout
Strikes
right down
him
the
out.
plate.
Yes, strikes him out and retires him. And you can see, boy, Draper not very happy on that one. Had 2 runners on base with Payson only with a 1-run lead. And the Utes, we'll see if they can tie things up. And or even maybe go for the win here in the bottom of the 10th as we come back after this quick break.
When you need windows, doors, bathroom glass, or paint, Jones Paint and Glass can help. With over 80 years in the industry, we're Utah's go-to expert for paint and glass. We offer beautiful, energy-efficient Jones Paint and Glass windows, as well as Anderson and Marvin windows and doors. We also offer top paints like Benjamin Moore and PPG Pittsburgh paints. Whether you're remodeling or building from scratch, Jones Paint and Glass has you covered.
When you hear the crash.
Well, we are back. Mark Winterton along with Brandon Jones bringing you this live coverage of high school sports. It's the Uintah Utes hosting the Payson Lions. Is Torres going to continue his shutout of the Utes here on the mound, or will the Utes answer and
possibly win? I mean,
yeah.
If they just need to get a guy on first base right now, they got to get, Daniel Wright on the bag at first so that they can move him around and get a guy in scoring position and try to win this game or tie it.
Yeah.
Definitely tie it.
The Utes did well in the first 2 innings. They were up 5-4 after 2, but then since then they've only scored 1 with a bunch of zeros.
Yeah, and Torres has done a great job on the mound to keep it to really no scores after that, the extra innings started.
Torres, he seems like he's flinging that as hard as he can and sometimes lets it loose just a little bit late.
And his pitch count for a relief pitcher is getting a little bit high right now to where that ball's going to start slowing down a little bit.
The hit over to the shortstop, and there's the out. Right will be out number 1. Payson trying to hang on to the win. The Utes needing to really step up at the plate, make some hits to tie this game up or win it.
Yeah, the time is now to capitalize on the pitcher that's throwing to you right now. Just all fastballs. They're slowing down just a little bit as you can't throw them that long. You just got to wait for that pitch to come across. And Pope.
Inside.
Actually, it's Caden Bailey. Had a pretty good game so far, too. So,
was that a strike? That was a strike. I thought that was inside a little bit. Strike 1. That one's strike 2. I could see that one. That one was an easy.
My goodness. I thought that first one was definitely a ball. He backed away from it.
Oh, it is. It was a ball.
Okay.
I just saw the ump show a 1-1 count. There's a strike. So we got a 1-2 count now.
And you can't get this second out with no one on. I mean, got to keep alive here.
And he's going to get him. So 2 outs. And the Lions just 1 out away from holding on to the win here. And that brings up Payson. Payson, he's done well this year. But this game has not been his. Payson swinging away.
Yeah, right now, righty on righty. I still like the matchup with Yaden Pearson on Torres. I mean, he's throwing those fastballs, and Yaden's a really big power hitter. If he just gets that ball connected just right, as he's falling behind real fast here with 2 strikes on him.
And he strikes him out, and that is going to do it for him. Torres getting the win for the Lions. Wow, what a game. Here in the bottom of the 10th inning, comes on a strikeout, and Torres, you got to feel good for, he's got to feel good. What a way to finish there. The Utes leading pretty much most of the game until that very end. As you can see, there's where the scoring went. The Utes losing this one. So
yeah, there's a lot of opportunities in those extra innings that they just couldn't come up with scores because Torres, pitched a really good game when he came in.
Yeah, that only gives us 7. We went 10. But the Utes beating Payson last night and then losing today, so they split 1 each.
On opposite fields.
Yeah, think of that. But I mean, I'm guessing that means, of course, Uintah will stay ahead of Payson in the standings then.
They were really close. I think they'll be close to even a tie now. But I think that Uintah still stays in that 5th spot. No, actually, so it's 2-9 and 4-7. So yeah, the Utes are in that 5th spot easy.
Well, again, thank you for listening to our broadcast right here on Channel V6, channelv6.com, Channel V6 Roku app. You can listen to, go back and actually watch the game again. But, thanks for tuning in and have a good day. Good afternoon, good evening. It's almost evening.
And good night.
And good night. Brandon Jones, Mark Winterton, we're out of here.